All right, JJ, you ready to dive? Honestly, I can't believe we're about to dive into this silent underwater realm.
Our underwater home awaits us, and I'm sure we've done everything right. After all, it's not every day you get to build an underwater shelter.
Our house is almost a miracle of engineering. To think that you and I built it ourselves right under the water. But what worries me are those drowned men we saw nearby the other day. Do you think they might come closer to us?
If they decide to come here, we'll have to be ready. This house can be a fortress if we fortify it properly.
Drowned men could appear at any moment. They like to wander in the deep. We need to think of ways to keep them out. What about traps or perimeter defenses?
That's a great idea. But first, we need to strengthen the house itself. The main thing is to make sure the drowning men can't get in and destroy our house.
I like your plan. What about the underwater mine? We could plant it right in front of the house. If anyone gets too close, boom! But of course, we'd have to be careful not to blow ourselves up, because with our adventures, all sorts of things happen.
Mines are interesting, of course, but what's important is that we can control their activation. And camouflage is a great option. The less they notice us, the longer we can prepare for defense. Well, Mikey, now we'll not only have a cool underwater house, but also a first line of defense. The lasers are ready to go, and if any drowning man gets too close, we'll know right away. These things are motion sensitive, so they won't miss even the slightest splash.
Wow! JJ, that looks incredible! I've never seen anything like it! The drowning men won't even know what's waiting for them when they come in here. But what worries me is...
All right, we're all set.
Hey, JJ, did you hear that? I think there's something going on outside. What? A drowning man! How did he get in here? JJ, he's inside! JJ, he's got me! Help me! I can't get free! He's pulling me into the water! JJ!
Mikey, hang on, I'm coming for you. The drowning man broke through the house. How did I miss this? The lasers, the cameras, they didn't work. I gotta make it. Mikey, I'll find you. I promise. There's no time. The drowning man took Mikey, and I didn't catch him. We have to do something now. Aqualung. Yeah, I can't do without it. If I'm gonna be on a long swim, I'm gonna need more air than ever. The pickaxe will definitely come in handy. If I find a place where they're holding him, I'll have to cut my way through. Half a block. Great. I can make bridges or barricades if I need to build something fast to block passageways or drowning traps. Lasers didn't work. Cameras didn't help. Now, it's up to me to fix it. How could he get through our defenses so easily? We can't take any more time. Mikey's out there somewhere, and he needs my help. I'm not gonna leave him in the lurch. There it is, a huge crater. This place looks creepy. The drownings. Is this really where Mikey's being held? I have to be careful. If they see me, it could end badly. He's sorely mistaken. Hold on, Mikey. I'm getting close. Nothing's gonna stop me until I find you. Wherever that drowning man is, I'll get through anything in my way. Drowning is so slow, but there are a lot of them. I have to find a way to get to Mikey without drawing attention to myself. Stealth is my only hope. If I can move stealthily, I might be able to find Mikey before the drownings decide to do anything, while they're busy. The key is to keep a low profile. If everything goes smoothly, I can save him. All right, everything's calm. We need to find Mikey and get out of here as fast as we can. I hope he's still safe. If I can get past the drownings, I can find him. Just don't panic. How am I supposed to get around him? He might see me. All right, I'll just cautiously come up behind him and knock him out. That was close. I should have acted faster. Now he's out of the way. I hope it doesn't attract the other drowned men. That's the last one.
JJ, is that you? It's so good to see you. I thought you'd never find me. Thank you for coming.
I couldn't leave you. I know how scary it is in here, but now we'll get out together. Here you go. Use them to get to that exit.
Thanks, JJ. You always know what to do. I'll get out now and we can go home.
You can do it, buddy. Come on.
Yay! I'm out. Now we have to get out of here fast. Those drowning men mustn't catch us again.
Here, take the scuba tank. You'll need it to breathe underwater. Don't worry, I'm prepared too. We'll be able to find a way out and maybe even something useful along the way.
There are so many places we can explore. I have a feeling there's a lot of interesting things hidden in this crater. Just be careful. We're still in drowning territory.
This will help a lot. It sounds great to explore this place. I see some crates over there. Maybe we'll find something to help protect our underwater home. I didn't think I'd be in this situation, but now I'm really curious about what's here. Maybe we'll find rare resources or even stashes of treasure.
Here you go. This will get us through the lava. In fact, we're on the right track. Let's keep exploring. Who knows what else we might find? There might even be underwater treasure chests. Together we can tackle any danger and find everything we need.
They're in the center of the crater. They're crates! They look very suspicious. I'm sure there could be something useful in there. Maybe there are potions, resources, or even tools there to help us get home.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Let's get closer and take a look at them. But be careful. We don't know what might be lurking in there. I'm prepared for any eventuality. If something goes wrong, we can react quickly.
If there's something really valuable in there, I'll make sure we don't miss it.
I'm hoping it's something good. Maybe even a map or other resources to help us out.
Wow, that looks like a weapon. Something powerful. We'll definitely need it. We'll be able to defend ourselves much better if we encounter drowned people again.
Oh, great! This is just what we need. Now we have a chance to fight back. Let's find something else to protect us. If we have to fight, we better be ready.
Oh, great! This is just what we need. Now we have a chance to fight back. Let's find something else to protect us. If we have to fight, we better be ready.
That's just great! Now you're fully equipped. If we get a chance to meet the drowners again, they definitely won't want to mess with us. JJ, look! Drowned men! They're coming for us! Do you think we should attack or take cover?
No, we can't just hide. Now we have new gear and we have to test it out. They probably don't expect us to be ready for battle. Let's show them what we can do.
If we act quickly and cohesively, we can overpower them. But we need to be careful. There may be many of them.
I agree. Let's deal with the closer ones first. We can split up. I'll distract them and you try to flank them. That'll give us an advantage. And then, if things go wrong, we'll work together.
Good! I'll try to use the potion to increase my speed. It will give me the ability to move quickly and avoid their attacks.
Let's go! This is our chance! We're not just going to defend, we're going to get back in the fight to meet the drowned!
We did it, JJ! There's only 3 left and they can't handle us anymore. I didn't even expect the new gear to work so well. The armor was really strong, and the weapons, I felt like a real warrior. I thought the drowned men would be much stronger. They didn't even have time to attack us.
You know, I was pleasantly surprised too. We actually did pretty well. Yes, they were no small threat, but our equipment gave us the edge. But now that we've beaten them, it's time to think about what to do next. We can't stay here too long. If we don't get home, our families will start to worry, and frankly, I don't want them to worry about us. I think we should pack up and head back to our underwater home. We did find a lot of useful things and had a great time after all, but now we need to take care of safety.
You're right. Even though the battle was exciting, we need to think about our home. I already miss the coziness of our underwater dwelling and all the resources we left there. We made it through, but we may be less fortunate next time. Better to go back and shore up our defenses than take another chance. You know, coming back here, I realized how much we can do with this place. It's so empty right now, and it feels pretty strange. We've spent so much time fighting drownings and exploring the crater that we've completely forgotten how important it is to create a cozy space to live in. Take a look around. Here are all the ways to make our home not just safe, but comfortable.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mikey. I too feel that this place should be more than just a shelter from danger. We can create our own story here, and it will be something amazing. An underwater house is not only about safety, but also about comfort, as you rightly said. We can arrange each room to reflect our personality and our hobbies. Imagine if we had a special resource room where everything was neatly organized. We will be able to keep track of all our finds and easily get to them when we need them. We also need to think about the best way to organize lighting. Water can sometimes create shaded areas, and we need our house to be bright and cozy so we don't feel confined. Do you think this would be a good idea? Thinking of ways to make our home more cozy and functional adds to my energy and inspiration.
Oh, this is going to be a great idea. Creating such an area would really make our home feel more alive. I envision us sitting on comfy couches, discussing our adventures, and enjoying moments together. Also, if we have some sort of play area, we could entertain ourselves even when we aren't on adventures. That would be great. I can already see us creating some real works of art. We just have to take it with enthusiasm and let our ideas unfold. So let's sit down, make a list of what we need, and start working on setting up our underwater home. It's going to be an exciting project.
The seating area with sofas will really create a cozy atmosphere, and the kitchen is an essential element. We will be able to prepare meals and enjoy them in each other's company. We need to take care of storing resources. If we have a special room, we can keep order and easily find everything we need.
Absolutely right. And in this room, we could hang maps of underwater locations to plan new expeditions. Can you imagine how great it would be to discuss new ideas sitting in our cozy home?
Great! I love this idea. Let's emphasize natural materials to make everything look harmonious. It will be our unique style that reflects our adventures and hobbies.
Yes! Let's gather a list of everything we need and start working on our project. I'm sure we can create an incredible space where we will feel at home.
Listen, Mikey, while we're thinking about the design, I was thinking we should install cameras around the perimeter of the house. It would add a layer of security and help us keep an eye on what's going on around us. We could hook them up to a centralized remote, and then everything would be under control. This will give us the ability to react quickly to any threats.
That's a great idea. We've already encountered drownings, and it's better to prevent problems than deal with them later. Cameras will help us to be more careful and observant. We will be able to see if someone is approaching the house, and if we need to do something in an emergency, we will have more time to react.
Yes! I can already envision us watching and discussing strategy. It will add to our confidence. Imagine how great it will be to watch the underwater world with these cameras. We'll be able to learn more about what's going on around us.
Yeah, it'll be like we have an underwater show. We'll be able to film everything around us and share it with our friends. And it will make us more aware of what resources we can use for home improvement.
That's right. Not only will we protect the house, but we'll make it a more interesting place. Let's allocate space for cameras in the most vulnerable places so we can monitor the situation as effectively as possible. And if something happens, we can quickly find out what's wrong.
Agreed! Let's start planning how and where we will install them. It will not only be practical, but also interesting. We need to consider that they should be as inconspicuous as possible, but at the same time provide a good view. I think we can manage that.
Now that we're all set up inside, we need to get to work on what's outside.
We're gonna make a glass dome over our house? Imagine what it would look like. We would be able to see the entire underwater world from above and still be protected from any threats. This dome will be like a huge aquarium, only we are inside and the whole ocean is outside. We will feel like we are in the center of the underwater universe.
That's just genius, Mikey! A glass dome would make our house even cooler. Imagine the sunsets and sunrises we'll see while underwater. And the light will come through, illuminating everything inside naturally. Plus, the dome will give us an extra layer of security. Anyone who wants to get into our house will first encounter this protective barrier.
Yes, and it will allow us to interact more with the environment. We'll be able to observe sea creatures, track their behavior, and imagine what it would look like at night with a starry sky above us and deep water below us.
We will feel like we are in a giant underwater dome where the sky and sea merge together.
Now that we have conceived this glass dome, I think we should consider how to dry out the space underneath. If we can remove the water, we can walk freely without scuba diving and enjoy our new area. Imagine how great it will be to walk around this new space without worrying about oxygen.
That's a great idea. If we dry out the area, we can set it up as a real living area. We can put tables, chairs, and even some plants to add a cozy touch. Well, we finally finished building our underwater house. I can't even believe we did it all. Do you think it's what we dreamed of? I'm so proud of what we've accomplished. The glass dome, the cozy interior, everything looks incredible. Now that everything is ready...
I need a little time off from all this too.
Whoa, Mikey! You won't believe what I just saw! Over there by the dome, the drownings! They're trying to get closer to our house. We just finished building this place, and now they're here. I'm not gonna let them ruin our vacation. We have to act fast. I don't want them to destroy what we've spent so long building.
We can't let the drowning men get in here so easily. We have new equipment, and we have to fight back. They don't seem to realize who they're dealing with. Let's get ready to defend our home.
You're right. We can't let them break our cozy corner. I've prepared everything I need to deal with them. We must be prepared for any turn of events. If they think they can just walk in here, they're sorely mistaken.
This will be our first real battle in this house. I'm ready to show them what we can do. We must work together, as we always have. We can handle this threat. The key now is not to panic and not let them scare us.
They're getting closer. I can see them. We need to choose the right moment to attack. If we act quickly and cohesively, we'll succeed. Don't forget, we can use traps around our house. They'll help us stop them. Let's wait until they get closer and then attack.
We did it, JJ. Those drowning men didn't know who they were dealing with. I didn't even expect it to be this easy. I think we're the real defenders of the underwater house. We can definitely rest easy now. But we must be careful. If they came here, it could mean there's someone else. We need to strengthen our defenses.
I'm glad it all worked out too. Yeah, we really worked well together. Our tactics worked well. I'll get my gear together and then fix the hole in the door. It's important that our house stays safe. We can't let the drownings come here again.
Well, JJ, now that we're all done, let's take stock. Not only did you and I protect our home from drowning, but we learned a lot from the day. I realized that together we can handle any threat. It's all about trusting each other and good tactics. What do you think?
Absolutely, Mikey. That was an important lesson. I, too, have noticed how we work as a team. Without your support and your ideas, we might not have been as effective.
Now, we don't just have a house, we have a cool underwater fortress.